The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission CEO Mbarak Twalib now wants wealth declaration forms filled by public servants moved to the EACC to facilitate action if anyone requires wealth illegally, or rather acquires wealth illegally. Now, while making submissions before the Building Bridges Advisory Committee, Twalib said that Chapter 6 on leadership and integrity had been watered down too much. Appearing before the same team, Auditor General Edward Ouko suggested that Kenya should have both a head of state and a head of government. Chemutai Goin has the details.
Even as the Building Bridges Advisory Committee continues gathering public views on how to heal the nation, it is apparent that a referendum is inevitable.
A referendum that will bring in national and proper national power sharing will eventually give birth to national parties that have got philosophies of strong national values, of unity and economic prosperity.
Submissions made before the committee pointed a clarion call for a review of the constitution to address various emerging issues. At the same time, concerns continue to be raised over the fact that individuals in influential positions continue to abuse entrusted power for personal gain. The EACC CEO says in order to win the war against graft, wealth declaration forms filled by public servants should be digitized like the tax return forms so that all information is easily accessed.
The EACC, when they start investigating, the Lord prayer is to open his wealth declaration form electronically. Pop, this is what you have. Go on the ground, this is what you have. Can you give us an explanation of how this extra wealth you acquired in 1 year or 2 years?
The military was singled out as a working example of how inclusivity and regional balance can be entrenched in government appointments. Auditor General Edward Ouko, whose office has previously locked horns with the presidency, called for a distinction of the office of the head of state and head of government to allow the president play an oversight role and demand accountability, adding that this will enhance the independence of his office.
Accountability, even when the times are hard, is when you increase the money for accountability. Who can decide that? Is it the Treasury? Because the Treasury first cut will be the Auditor General to be cut.
Lynette Mwanga, representing the Media Owners Association, defended the media against claims it was politicizing the country.
When you ask us how can we help fight these 9 evils in society, then we need to stop crucifying the media. The media is only a reflection of the society.
The Council of Elders National Caucus implored its members to stop endorsing politicians and speaking on behalf of communities, especially on political subjects, warning that this will polarize the country further. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV.